actually going to start without our cameras because I got a little. It sucks we can't play like a Christmas song or something. But I got a little,
Tell me before you go live. I'm going to take another
Oh,
hit.
no, 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 no. We're live.
What? Never mind.
uh, so there's our little Christmas theme. Says we're live, Evan.
No. Well, way to go.
So don't worry. The cameras will pop up in a minute. I just need to share this to my page real quick and we'll get going on show 183, Evan.
Yep.
And I'm going to put show 183, we live. And then I'll kick our cameras on. I put VW for life.
Oh, look at that.
See our little Christmas thing? And it sucks, man. We should be able to play a Christmas carol or something, but
No. Do you want to pay royalties?
No,
I don't.
not to some dead person.
No, it's to some company. Somebody's got to have a hold of it.
Man. Yeah, the family or somebody, or just the record labels. They make a killing off them streams. The artists get like a cent. That's crazy. A cent. Whew. They sure do it different now. They have to. You can't go by hard copies. I bet you nobody
buys.
Yeah, I bet you nobody's. I wonder what the most. We're gonna have to look that up. Welcome.
Yeah, who really buys albums anymore? And go ahead with your intro. I'm just curious. We can talk about that.
Yeah, it is Al from D-Town&Chili442 Show. Show 183, getting real close to Christmas. That's why we started the show with our festive background behind us.
Lovely.
I have been under the weather, Evan.
Oh man, it's going around. Devin is sick again. He was sick a couple weeks ago, and then he got Vicky sick. I did not, and then I thought I was coming down with something. I had that drainage for a day, went away. Now Devin is sick again, which means Vicky will get sick again, and I won't. But anyway, Merry Christmas. That's how it usually works.
Yeah. So if my voice goes in and out a little bit, which I can feel it, so it's going to, pardon me. But yeah, dude, I went to work Wednesday. My boss looked at me. He said, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Well, I kind of work on cars and shit, so that's where my tool.
And I like to eat.
Yeah, my toolbox is right in there. I thought I'd come in and work on some cars." And I said, because I'm kind of separated from the guys. I got one guy that's kind of close to me, but then I got two lifts. So I got a pretty big area. And I was like, yeah, I'll stay. And because I know it's a shop, but we got kind of a team thing going back there. And we're not, some shops, and not all of them, but some shops are kind of cutthroat. Oh, did you see so-and-so screwed this up? Our shop is more like, hey, let's watch this, or, hey, slow down. Hey, did you check this? So we're all in it, together. And so we don't like missing work. None of us back there, because we feel like we let the other guys down. Because now we gave them a busier day.
Yeah, you do everything kind of team effort.
Yeah.
And that's faster.
Yeah.
Because if you get stuck on something and there's nobody to help you, you can start burning time on something.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just need somebody to hold something out of the way while you swap something out.
Yeah.
And then, hold this computer up out of the way. I got to do this and put this back. And then, yeah, that's a way to do it. That really is. Because like you said, you can really get burnt on time.
Oh, for sure. So, I don't like missing any work. Thursday, I didn't even try to go in. Um, I woke up. Dude, I was running a fever and I stood up and it felt like my legs were getting ready to give out. I sat back down on the bed and I had to sit there for a minute. And then, my whole body ached bad. So Friday, I wasn't 100%, but I wasn't like I was Thursday. I think my fever broke Thursday, probably about 2:30 in the morning. Um, I got up, took the sheets off the bed because they were soaked. I thought I peed at first. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. My pillow was soaked. I washed everything, and then Friday I went into work, and the shop foreman and the one of the other head mechanics there looked at me and said, "Dude, go home." That's all I didn't say a word. They said my eyes. And it did. It felt like I didn't sleep. So,
Ouch.
luckily, over the weekend, I recovered a little bit. I cleaned a lot because, germs. So,
Yeah.
and, we're not young like we used to be.
No, it takes a little longer to bounce back. It sure
Hey,
does.
man, it's sure, boy. But yeah, going back to what we kind of jumped in talking about, I wonder how would I word that? Who sold the most hard?
Going back, talk about selling records these days.
Yeah,
Does anyone actually buy a physical CD anymore? Like
Fi-
go to Best Buy and buy like a new, like I'm going to get Taylor Swift's new CD. I mean, like Tool still does. Well, they haven't put out albums since like 19, and they still do all their packaging and everything because that's Tool. Their packaging has always been different, above and beyond everybody else. But anybody else, I'm like, do people go buy CDs these days? I'm really curious how it all works. So, because I think people just listen to songs on, I don't know. I always thought it nowadays is just royalty per song kind of thing.
Taylor Swift in 2025 has been the most successful artist in terms of album sales.
In 2025 or forever?
No, that's just 2025. 4
Oh,
million
okay.
4 million units of her Life of a Showgirl.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, they're
I'm sorry. And look, I shouldn't even say. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, but see, that's saying 4 million units. Now, I know she did not sell 4 million CDs. Most cars don't even have CD players anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Do people buy CDs anymore? I mean,
I
I
don't.
really don't, but there's no new music that I want to listen to, and I have all my old CDs if there's something not available, but we've got streaming service,
Yeah.
and then I have a ton of music on my phone, so I can stream anything anywhere I am. I just punch it up and play it. What a great world. Oh my God.
It's weird, dude.
I, I still love it. The 10-year-old me. I know I've said this before, but the 10-year-old me, if you would have told him you'd hold something in your hand, you could be in the house or you can go out in the garage and you could automatically play, record, change the volume, change the song, play whatever song at your whim. And
Yeah.
just on the stereo in the garage, in the stereo in the car, the stereo in the house, or your headphones. And something in the palm of my hand that I'm still blown away at it. I'm sorry. I do love some technology here and there. Don't get me wrong.
Uh, I do not know what's going. Oh man. So last week when we got done, me and you always hang out for a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
we upload this to YouTube. Well, now instead of just copyright, YouTube is going through and like I guess checking your content,
It's
which
kind of like, is this like how teachers can search somebody's term paper for chat GPT or AI, like, or any kind of copyrighted content or whatever? A-
I
Any forms of any sentences, any sentence structure?
yeah.
I'm curious what they're scanning it for.
Well, the if we violate any terms of which
If we,
look, we put and I think it's on Facebook too. Man, this ain't a show you turn on with the kids in the car. It's just not. Some of the stories we tell, uh, not just of us, but like the people on the, the news stories and everything. I mean,
hmm
so yeah, I mean, we are not for kids, but YouTube's got to scale that crap back, man. When I cannot watch a documentary without them saying the M word, it's like what? Come on, man. What you think not saying it is going to make people not do it? Unalived. I
oh, I
unalived.
know.
Yeah, that dumb as shit.
They were essayed. This person is a PDF file. Yeah, it's you're almost we have to talk in code these days. It's
Yes.
if you came from another nation, you'd be like, "What are these people saying? I
Yeah.
know these words, but these are
Yeah.
new sentences, Like, well, I don't get
What
this."
is wrong?
Um,
It's about people's feelings and all this shit, and it's like, man, I hate to say this, but man, fuck your feelings, straight
oh, it's
up,
it's
man.
gotten it's gotten a little overboard, yeah.
Nobody cares.
Uh,
We're all going through life. Life sucks. I mean, it is what I guess it is what you make of it. But the majority of us are fucking working. We're not happy about working because we're old and we're still working. We was hoping be on a fishing village or something like that on a bass boat at 50.
mm.
Not still waking up and knees popping and got to put on fucking work boots. That's horrible.
Yeah, the movie Cocoon. What's his name? Wilford Brimley was like, was he 50 when they did the first one or something like that? Like these
Yeah.
guys are already retired. They're
Yeah.
50 years old and
Yeah.
retired. Yeah,
And that's how you saw it
yeah.
in the movies and shit back in the 70s and 80s. Like, when you were in your 50s and 60s, shit, you were retiring. Not now.
hmm
Man.
No, like I said last week, we were probably most Gen X will never. Well, the inflation goes up and everything, and putting all their kids through college, it's just most of them are tapped out, and we're gonna work forever. And hopefully you can.
Yeah.
Hopefully, after facing, health issues and like, oh shoot, what's the future going to be
Yeah.
like? I've always been, super strong and never had a problem.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I want to see.
what else? I do have a list for tonight.
You do?
I, I ran across the list on TikTok and I'm like, I'll have to throw this by him, see if he agrees with me.
All right, let's go. Let's do Evan's list first. I got
Oh,
some, but they're kind of Christmas related. I thought we'd do towards the end of the show.
well, I was just going to say I got it. We didn't have to do it right now.
Oh, might as well. We ain't got nothing else to do. I got some stupid news, but
I just thought this is interesting, and you can tell me if you agree or not.
all right, let's do
It's is a list of 10 things that white people say.
it. 10 things
10,
that white people say. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're white, Evan.
Number 1. This ain't my first rodeo.
I say that several times a day.
You ever heard a black dude say that?
I can't say that I have.
Number 2. Nice blinker, pal.
Oh my God. Except I don't say pal. Usually it's asshole. Hey asshole, nice blinker. Yeah, I say that. Boy, I'm 2-0 or 2 for 2 on this white thing.
Yeah. Number 3. It went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah. Said that.
Number 4. Newsflash, buddy.
Newsflash,
That
bud.
sound like a
Yeah, I've said that. God, I'm 4 for 4.
What's it mean to judge you here? I just
Yeah.
wonder if you thought these are correct, at least so far. Okay, number 5. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
I have never said that unless I was joking. You know.
That's pretty broke.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. If you say that and mean it, yeah, there's something wrong with you. But I have said it in a joking manner, so I gotta. I mean, I almost gotta count.
I would
that.
feel like the biggest tool saying something like that.
Douche.
Oh,
A doucher.
no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Now
Lord.
now I'm angry.
Yeah, that's like a cheesy movie line, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Number 6. Just going to sneak past you here.
Oh my God! I said that at the grocery store. God, this is a horrible list. What's the name of this list again, Evan?
Funny things white people say.
Okay.
It's just when I read them, I'm just like, can I ever picture a black person, an Asian person, Mexican, Latino person ever saying any of these things? Like, absolutely not. It's so cracker, you know.
Cracker.
Number 7. You and what army?
Oh my God. Yeah, I still say that.
That's kind of almost up there with the no more Mr. Nice Guy.
I know.
This one, I'm like, lame. You can say that again. I guess that's a white person thing.
Yeah, and I have said that. Tanner, I swear to God, if you knock anything over.
All right, number 9. Now we're cooking with gas.
I've never said that.
I think I probably have.
You probably have. That is something. Because, listen, I love Evan. Evan's like my brother. But he throws out some cornball shit every once in a while. He'll say something that I just look at him. I'm like, who the hell says that?
Yeah, I get that a lot. Yeah. You gotta realize, people. I grew up with a dad that was in the tavern business.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got a lot of jokes thrown at me real early in life, like probably jokes that kids shouldn't hear, But my dad was like, he was the source of the freshest jokes. I mean, where did you get jokes back then?
Yeah.
There wasn't internet, there wasn't all this stuff. You got jokes word of mouth, and a lot of the best came from the bartender. He got the freshest ones for people coming out of work, that day, and So anyway, I say some crazy stuff, but it's due to some of the people I grew up around,
Yeah, and I can vouch for what Evan's saying because when I first met his dad, he said I just got back from the airport, and he said, "Do you know where this one guy that went through the turnstile sideways was going?" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "There was a guy. He went sideways through the turnstile." And I was like, "Oh, yeah?" And he goes, "Yeah, he was heading to Bangkok." And I was like, "Well, nice to meet you, Evan's dad."
This sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I do say some goofy stuff. Yeah, Vicky's always like, "Oh my God, your jokes are just, they're broke." And I'm like, "I am sorry." Um, anyway, number 10, get a load of this guy.
Oh my God. I say
Is that
that.
cornball white guy thing?
Yes. Damn it.
Okay, and then I got an honorable mention one.
Please don't.
Funny things white people say. Okay, now let's take a silly one.
I've never said that.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Okay, let's take a silly one.
After they get done taking pictures, they do all the family
Oh,
pictures. They always say, "Okay, now let's take a silly one." I
yeah.
don't think that a black family standing around taking their Christmas pictures or whatever afterwards says, "Okay, now let's take a silly one." Anyway,
Y-
it's one of them things. Then I went to the comment section. There were a couple. You're skating on thin ice, pal. That's
Yeah.
oh, that's
Oh, man.
you're barking up the wrong tree. Oh, what was it? I'll keep my eyes peeled. You hear people say that shit.
Oh, my God. I said that to
What
somebody.
the hell are you talking about?
I just said that, dude. Somebody was asking for a car part or something. And I said, I'll keep my eyes peeled, bro. Damn.
you, you are so white.
If you're just tuning in, we just found out I am 90% cracker or honky or
I'd
what.
say
I don't know what we are. We're,
cracker.
yeah. I'm a white man. I think Evan can get, you could pass for Mediterranean.
Well, a quarter Greek in me,
Yeah. Yeah,
So
ladies.
yeah, a little.
Hey, ladies, you want a quarter Greek in you?
Hmm.
Evan's taken.
Absolutely.
That's a joke. Can't pimp him out. I've thought about it.
Oh shoot, man. Wish we could. Times are tough.
Man, I tell you what, it pisses me off. These girls get these OnlyFans and dudes buying underwear and like this one. I saw this one girl on, I think it might have been a Facebook reel or something, saying this guy paid her $1,000 to go buy a brand new pair of underwear, take a shower and everything, but still put on those underwear for 3 days and then mail them to him. a thousand
Hmm.
dollars. Dude could have had mine. I would have sold him 3 pairs for 100.
Here's a week and a half's worth. Yeah. Good lord. Yeah, the world's insane. The stuff that guys will pay
Oh
for, the
my!
the things that
No,
women can make money on. I mean, I mean, if you have no morals, if you're a woman who's decent looking and has a pair of boobs, man, you can make some money off the internet and stuff.
it
It's
don't
crazy.
matter. It don't. You could be cross-eyed and with a hair lip, and there's some dude that's gonna pay you to I do something weird. And men, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Really?
Dude, some of these dudes out here. I know I've said this before, but it cracks me up to read the uh on some of these videos, that are they're trying to sell their OnlyFans page and only shit like that. And these guys are, oh, you're so beautiful. Why haven't you answered my message? Because it's a bot, you fucking idiot.
they're, they're not reading all this. They're just trying to generate.
God.
Yeah, just clicks,
They want
and
you to pay $1 to look at her butthole. That's all
well,
they want. Okay? Pay your dollar, go look at it, and do whatever you got to do to yourself because that chick isn't going. to go to Cincinnati, Ohio. Mom's getting ready to die. This double wide'll be all mine.
Yeah. Yeah. These women will milk you, dude.
Dude. Good thing
There's some craziness.
good thing I'm a broke ass mechanic. I'm still buying a toolbox. That costs more than the house I own. And I don't own a house, so if times get hard, I'm going to hollow out a couple of them fucking snap-on tool drawers. Uh-oh. What? You got some movement over there?
I thought I heard something, but I can't see on the other side of that car. It sounded like the door, but oh well.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Oh well.
Dude, if you got molested by a ghost during the podcast, record numbers. I mean, we're going.
Oh God. Well, if anything comes in here, I'm staying right here in the corner on camera.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
You can hear screaming in the background. No, I thought I heard the door open and shut. Okay, weird. Anyway.
Okay. Man, that's weird too, because I was watching videos last night of like freaky shit happening out in the woods with campers. Like their own footage of it and shit. It kind of gave me that. What was that one movie? Blair Witch Project. It was kind of.
I couldn't watch it.
You didn't watch that?
No, I tried. I got a couple minutes in. It's just one of those where it was filmed with a camcorder back then, and I can't do that. I mean, it's too much shaking. I got nauseous. I got a couple minutes in and said I can't do this.
Yeah, a lot of people. That happened to a lot of people. People with seizures and shit couldn't watch that.
I don't know. It was that movie, and there was another one once. And somebody lent me this horror movie, and it was the same thing. It was all filmed with like a camcorder and shaking up and down, and people running. I'm like, nope, I can't do this. It just, some people can handle watching that. It just, to me, it just makes me nauseous or unsettled or whatever. It's not worth it.
Evan, let's we don't have a lot of news. There are a couple news stories that kind of stuck up to me. We'll jump on them real quick, and then we'll do a few Christmas lists I found. Which one of them is the top 10 best Christmas horror movies?
Christmas horror movies?
Yeah, and not horror.
That just doesn't seem to go very well together, like Halloween and,
No,
jeez.
I know, we're going to find out here in a minute, Evan.
Let's mix something scary with the birth of Christ. Okay.
GameStop. You know what that is, Evan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was big about a year or so ago in the whole stock fiasco deal.
Yeah. Says its Trade Anything Day led customers to bring in a stuffed goose, a bobcat, a stuffed... Oh, my God. This is the worst stuffed bobcat I have ever seen in my life. We got to show this. Oh, my God. This is hilarious, dude. You were going to...
I saw where dude brought in a bucket full of... It was a 5-gallon bucket with a stick stuck in concrete. Like, I don't know if this was a weight for, roping off a driveway after you.
He probably stole that shit. You're probably right. He's like, oh, damn it.
Somebody drove onto fresh concrete. They were using it for hold-up stringers. Anyway, yeah.
So here...
you can bring in anything?
Yeah.
Of any
and
value?
This guy brought in the worst bobcat I've ever seen in my life. It looks like it's got Down syndrome.
Let me zoom up here. Oh, geez. Oh, that's a rough one. Maybe that taxidermist first time or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should. Your first time shouldn't be on a bobcat. Maybe you should maybe start small, like with a rabbit or something like
Squirrel.
that. Because it's not every day you get to shoot a bobcat, unless the guy shot
Hmm.
him right in the face.
Yeah, get a squirrel off the street first.
So there you go. Oh my God. Oh, why is that in the funny news? That's horrible. What? 38% of Stanford University students say they're disabled.
What? How so?
The students at America's elite universities are supposed to be the smartest, most promising young people in the country, and yet shocking percentages of them are claiming academic accommodations designed for students with learning disabilities. So they're going in and taking like you know, the slow math classes and shit like that.
So they've dropped their standards down so far.
20% of the undergrad students are disabled at Brown and Harvard. 20%.
That's just
At
it,
Amherst College, it's 34%, and at Stanford, it's 38%. Most of these
you
stu-
got
Most of these students are claiming mental health conditions and learning disabilities like anxiety, depression, and ADHD.
it's this generation after COVID and
Dude,
growing up on tablets and the whole thing from home. I mean, kids were lost for a year or so on that. I mean, we're just wow. Yeah, I go TikTok reading some stuff from teachers, and they're just blown away at kids these days. The lack of discipline, the lack of just reasoning, putting two and two together, the following basic instructions. Um, I don't want to be boomerish, gloom and doom, but man, we're passing on some people and so now they're going to college, and like college, if you got a college degree, it shows you went to a place of higher learning. That means you, in a way, or you're
no,
not. But
no,
in theory, you're a step above, but yet you went to a school with a bunch of people that are mentally handicapped.
yeah,
It's
dude.
just weird. It's like,
Listen, they sit there and they push that college bullshit on you, but you get out here in the real world, and I mean, if you want to be a doctor or something like that, but your best bet, I mean, if you're gonna end up in an office or on a garbage route or driving a truck, don't go to fucking college. Don't put yourself
no,
in debt for stupid
no.
shit.
Yeah, if you listen to Mike Rowe, I mean, he's right on with that. There's not everyone needs to go to college, and that was pushed for the longest time. That you got to go to college. And we looked down on the skilled trades, the blue collar, for too long, and now it's kind of whipping the other way. And
Yeah.
these are the people of value. Your linemen, your mechanics, and stuff. These are the ones that are starting to make the money. Those skilled trades. Yeah, not everybody needs to go to college.
No.
It's not for everyone.
No, it wasn't for me. I hated school. I wanted to work.
It wasn't for me. And I went, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I mean, I was asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be lucky to make it out of high school." So, next story, man. You talk about this dude. God wanted this dude dead. He just did. Man dies of rabies after kidney transplant from a donor who saved a kitten from a skunk.
Oh, what are the chances?
That's what I mean. Your kidney failed. You try to get a new one. Nah, it was your time, homie. I hope. Does old boy get his kidney back? Hey!
That's horrible.
I'd be asking for my
Yeah.
shit. I'm taking that home. Can I get a to go bag? That kidney's mine. I might need that.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Ethiopia arrests 9 social media stars over indecent attire at Creative Awards event. So they weren't even in the country, bro. They were at an award show in Europe, came back home, and were arrested. So all you motherfuckers that like to down the USA and how horrible we are, take your ass to Ethiopia and wear one of them. Wear you some booty cutter shorts and then come back and holla.
Holy cow. Yeah, so their government went after them and what they wore when they were in Europe.
Yeah. One guy.
Yeah, I guess
What-
that's
guy
really nuts.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen.
That's overreach.
Yeah. Oh, man. I can't say that. I want to say something so bad and I can't. The only time, this probably was a young dude, so he never watched The Roadrunner, so he wouldn't know what to have done. But rescuers save hiker stuck for hours in near freezing temperature quicksand.
Oh no.
Yeah.
After all these years of us thinking quicksand wasn't a big
know.
deal, we finally got proven wrong.
Yeah. Because I think we just talked about this not long ago. When we were talking about video games or something, we were talking about Pitfall. And the quicksand. Yeah. And I said, that's, it's bullshit. All them cartoons led me to be prepared to get out of quicksand. And you just got to, you move your legs real fast until they start smoking. And then you just, pshoo.
No, you got to wait till the alligator's mouth shuts, and then you jump on his head, and then you move to the back of his head, and then you get ready and you jump on to the next one after his mouth shuts.
Oh, okay.
You got to time it.
All right, that's right.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, I do. So anyway, this guy's okay though, Evan. He is gonna live.
Well, hallelujah.
And it's in Utah. Man, Utah's got all the fun stuff. You can marry like 4 or 5 bitches. They got quicksand. Or is that Utah?
The first part, yes. I didn't think the quicksand, no. But yeah, the first part, that's yes, that is sounds like quite a bit like Utah. You are correct.
Okay. I didn't want to, say the wrong state. I've never had I don't know, dude. When we flew to Vegas and I looked down, we probably flew over Utah. That was about the closest I need to get to Utah.
I agree. There's no reason to go there.
No, it's in a desert. I seen it.
It's a whacked out state, and it's those people. Yeah, you don't need to go. No, yeah, stay away.
So anyway, we'll check Dave, see if he's got a bozo criminal of the day. That's all I got for news.
Mm.
And this one, yeah. Here we go. This one is from our favorite place, Evan. Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Where cops were
Of
called.
course.
Where cops were called to report a stolen BMW, Evan. Horrible car to steal if you're going to work on it yourself, by the way. Putting things together.
What was I thinking with this money pit?
Yeah. The parts for a BMW, woo, baby, you better get it. Yeah.
Steal and flip.
We'll talk about that in a second. Our bozo spotted it and finding the keys left behind in a cup holder, he jumped in it and stole a stolen vehicle.
Hmm.
How mad are you if you're the first guy that stole it? And then you go in the gas station and somebody steals it from you. Are you going to call the police? Hey, somebody stole my stolen car.
I stole some valve stem caps off this Jimmy John's truck in Charleston when I was a drunk ass college student, and I put them on my '68, and I parked downtown that summer, and somebody stole them off my '68. I'm like, I had it coming. I had it coming.
Yeah. Anyway, Evan, after the second guy steals this BMW, it was too much car for him. And after a quick drive at speeds over 100 miles an hour, he crashed the car in a one vehicle accident. It says our bozo was in a chatty mood when the cops arrived. He first thanked the officers and passers-by for saving him from aliens. He then went on to explain to the cops that he hadn't stolen the car, but instead had been teleported into it.
Really? That's a good one.
Yes. While he gets extra points for a creative excuse, he's still busted and charged with Grand Theft Auto, a felony, and driving on a license that was suspended in 2019.
Beautiful. I like that. Some good stuff.
Oh, dude. How do you. Oh, so anyway, back to these nice ass cars, or, a lot of people will sit there and think, okay, I make enough to make that car payment. The thing about like BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, a lot of those, they don't want you taking it anywhere besides their dealership. And there's a reason for that. They train. Look, I know a lot of people don't like dealerships. I get it. But if you got a nice ass car, take it to the guys that are trained on it. I hate to say that. And you're going to pay a little more. But if you got that nice of a car. Now, look, if you got a $25,000 car, take it wherever the hell you want. But we're talking 80, 90, $150,000 vehicles. You don't want anybody, you don't want to pull that in the Valvoline Express loop.
Yeah, my cousin had a Mercedes. It was a Mercedes coupe, but it was the twin turbo, I think the V12, I want to say.
Ooh.
Could have been a V8. Oh, I mean, yeah, this thing was full house, but he was telling me, I think over in Springfield, not the place where you are, but or was it Peoria? But the oil change, there was like a $500 range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how I will do this for you, but on the other hand, I really didn't want to work on a car like that, and I wouldn't. But yeah, when you have a car at that level, if you can afford the car at that level, then you can afford for the right service to be done without a doubt.
Yeah.
No, and who else would know how to fix it? I mean, then you get to the point we just went through with Vicky's niece's Prius, where it had a problem. It's like, now who do you find to fix a 15-year-old Prius?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, you're
anyway,
absolutely right.
it's tough. It's very tough these days.
Yeah,
But what we were talking about, Mercedes and BMWs. No, we'll save it.
save it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rant.
Oh.
I don't think anybody wants to hear us bitch about things. So anyway, no, no, I'm not gonna speak on my experience. No.
Yeah, now, I mean, look, get the car you want, but just make sure that car is going to fit not just, your wants, but, you got to kind of look at it. How much are brakes? I mean, there's stuff you can look up for it yourself. You don't have
Mm.
to, look up what a set of brakes and rotors and shit like that cost you. And if you look at that and you have sticker shock, that's probably not the car for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go and slap some, Duralast pads on a $200,000 car. And I'm not saying I don't. I've used Duralast pads plenty of times. Trust me. I
Yeah.
usually.
I've always go ahead.
I said I'm usually driving beaters with a heater. Ask Evan how many oil stains I left on William Street.
Yeah, I've been with you. In the past, I've always used a lot of, aftermarket stuff. Whatever, this is cheaper, it's the same thing. But now it's getting to the point where there's so much, junk parts out there. It's
And
you really need to look
yeah,
if you're doing stuff yourself. What was OEM, and try to stick with OEM. Sometimes the compatibility of stuff, and just like I said, there's a lot of aftermarket junk. COVID killed a lot of the quality control that was out there when they were just scrambling to fill orders. Nobody was really paying attention to who was running that machine these days, and this wasn't made right, this wasn't crimped right, this wasn't done correctly, this wasn't wrapped right. um yeah, be very careful as far as buying a vehicle. Do some research first before you go buy a used vehicle. Look at Consumer Reports. I mean, that's it's Consumer Reports. It is what it is, but you got to start somewhere. But just do a search on that vehicle, common problems and issues and recalls. There's just there's a lot of car companies that built solid vehicles for a lot of years, and now,
no,
like,
not
man,
so much.
I would not buy a General Motors vehicle made in the last damn near the last decade, 7 years maybe. I mean, just the issues and problems they're having there. There's some people that can just go in blind and not realize. And some of these new vehicles, they're having problems right now. They're failing off the dealership. Some GM vehicles with a couple hundred miles.
Yeah,
That salesman is still not going to hesitate to sell you that new truck, knowing that you might be back in the service department
buying a
within
new
weeks or
engine.
months. Just whatever GM's got an issue right now that a recall is going to cost them billions of dollars. They got a whole bunch of bad crankshafts. I mean, it's not easy to swap crankshafts out of engines.
Oh my God, that's a
So,
nightmare.
oh yeah, then the surfaces weren't polished right. The finish and the oil just eats into the bearings, and they're having bearing failures sometimes with, a couple hundred miles up to 20, 30, 40, 60. Um, Yeah, it's about $1 billion recall for GM. So, like I said, you could go to the dealership and this guy would slap that thing on the hood and say, "This is a fine automobile." Be careful. Be careful. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, yeah. Why? I watch what you buy for sure. Always and
Mm-hmm.
try.
Just do a search.
Yeah, and always try to have somebody that at least knows a little something about cars, knows what the engine sounds like, and shit like that, and have them look at it, especially if you're a girl or a guy that don't know shit about cars. I shouldn't just say girl, but
And most people don't these days. They're super complicated and
no, they are, and you don't know what you're getting. And now, so uh, a lot of issues I see is software. You know, because everything's run off. Oh man, there's just we talked about this a few weeks ago. All the wiring in these new cars is it's
hmm
unreal.
all the little black boxes with the CAN bus systems talking to each other. And um, to explain in basic terms to some people, what the heck are these guys talking about? Usually, like in a 12-volt system in a car, you're sending electricity through a wire just one way.
Yeah,
You send electricity to a power window motor, it turns the window up. You hit the switch, you send power to the other direction, the window goes down. Some of these systems now,
You got it,
There's
signal wires.
signals are going through this wire, multiple signals, both directions. And
Yeah,
there all these little computer boxes are all talking to each other.
they
And
sure are.
sometimes when things go bad, they can cause problems that, yeah, you need someone like Alan who's got the computer system to start looking at what is going on. And it's these
Yeah,
cars aren't even cars anymore. They're spaceships.
they kind of are. That's why I was so happy to get that my, the electrical specialist. That was one of the first
Mm,
things I took because now it's help. And it's funny because when I first got done with that class, I came back thinking, I don't feel any smarter. And it's taken a while, but it's like
mhm.
shit's happening like at the shop. And it's like I don't even realize it, but it's like I'm already on top of it. It's like
Yeah.
I already know where I'm going. I already know what I'm going to look for first. I'm going to check my power, then I'm going to check my grounds. And then, then you start checking signal wiring and shit like that. And it's horrible. No, when I get a
Hmm.
wire, I'm like, oh, you're always hoping for the best. That you just look down, you see one wire and it's broke. And then you're like, but it's never that easy.
Yeah, wires rarely do break, and when they do break, it's often at places you really can't see. They were in a pinch point or just, work back and forth in a door. That's rough.
All right,
They're
Evan.
tough.
Yeah. All right, enough car talk. We ought to
Yeah.
just, we try not to turn this into a car. But look, Evan's always been a car guy, and I kind of got into it a couple years ago working, and now I've kind of become a car guy. So, anyway,
It's a love hate.
yeah, it is. It really is. Anyway, Evan, next Thursday is Christmas.
Hmm.
So, what we got a couple lists we're going to end the show with. And this first one is the 10 greatest Christmas horror movies. So here you go. Put these on your list if you want to, I guess, get scared and be festive. I, you know, Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah.
Krampus.
I get,
I'm gonna have
isn't
to
that
write these down, but would I search them up? Krampus.
Krampus? It's Krampus. It came out in 2015. Krampus.
Krampus. Hmm. Hmm.
Number 9, Anna and the Apocalypse.
Sounds Christmassy.
It's a zombie mayhem and musicals. So there you go.
Sounds like a nightmare. It sure does.
Number 8 on the list of top 10 Christmas horror movies, Christmas Evil. It
Why?
shows Santa Claus holding a switchblade.
Oh no, Santa.
Number 7, the Advent Calendar.
Oh, that sounds spooky, all right.
Uh, it's a
12 days to nightmare. Hmm.
oh, wow. It kind of looks weird, dude, but it's a foreign film. It's a French Belgian film. So, number 6 on the list, You Better Watch Out, 2017. It's got a chick tied up in a chair with Christmas lights and duct tape over her mouth.
You better watch out. That's a good one.
Number 5, Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale. A drilling team uncovers the frozen body of the true Santa.
No kidding.
Yeah, and he comes back and he's terrorizing the world instead of bringing joy. That might be pretty cool.
What's the name of that one again?
Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale from
No kidding.
2010. Yeah, it's probably going to be a foreign movie.
Mhm. Interesting.
Number 4 on the list of top 10 Christmas horror movies, Silent Night, Deadly Night. I have seen this.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that was back in '84 that came out.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Terror
That might be good to check out.
Terrifier 3, which that's the dude in the white mask. Have you seen him? And then he just smiles. He's got this. Oh wow. So yeah, if you know who the Terrifier is. Number 2 on the
Mm-mm.
list is Gremlins.
Yeah,
Is that
that
real?
Christmassy, is it?
Is that a horror? It kind of is. It does kind of get a little gruesome. But you don't.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think you see. Do you see real blood, or is it?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I know a lot of gremlins get killed in that. And number 1 from 1974, never heard of it in my life, Black Christmas.
No, I've never heard of that one. That's funny.
Hey, here you go. A group of young college students are terrorized by an obscene phone caller at their sorority house.
Oh,
Uh,
very Christmassy.
Unbeknownst to them, the caller is inside the house. Hey, why does that sound like
The color came down the chimney.
why does that sound like Scream?
Yeah,
That-
calls from inside the house.
yeah, that's 1974. And Hollywood can't do anything original.
Man, I haven't not watched a scary movie in a long time. I mean, I've never really been big on them, but I've just not watched a good scary movie in a long time.
Well, here you go.
What I do want to revisit, Phantasm. You remember those?
Oh, yeah. I bet you they
It's
don't.
been a long time.
Yeah, I bet
I'll-
you they're
I'm
kind
gonna
of
see if I can
cheesy.
fetch them up. Oh, I love the Phantasm movies. The first two, they were really cool. I mean, for the today it'll be a little cheesy, but those are cool, spooky movies.
Anyway, Evan, that's real quick since we freaked everybody out and did the top 10 most awesome horror movies for Christmas.
To celebrate the birth of Christ, yes.
Yeah. We're going to do the top 10 best Christmas movies of all time. We'll run through this
Yes,
real
Doc.
quick. Number 10, Love Actually. Never heard. Oh, it's
Mm.
a Hugh Grant. What a good
Yeah.
looking dude. Didn't
Oh, Hugh Grant. He
didn't he
plays the same character in every movie.
didn't he get in a little trouble for something? Like
He got a BJ from a prostitute, and he was dating Elizabeth Hurley.
oh, that's right. That's right.
What the hell was he thinking?
Dumbass. Number 9, I think it's at least in my top 5. Sorry, and I don't care if it's on after the show's over. I'll watch it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
It's a classic, no question.
Number 8, the 1947 slammer, The Bishop's Wife. Ooh,
I
Cary.
don't know that one.
Me neither, but Cary Grant's in there. Number 7, great movie. My grandma, one of her favorites. White Christmas, 1954. Bing Crosby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a standard. Yep.
Number 6, Home Alone.
That one, that was such a surprise hit back then. It's become such a huge classic.
5, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I still have never seen it. I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Number 4, A Christmas Story with
Yeah,
with
of course.
Ralphie shooting his eye out.
My father was an Oldsmobile man.
Number 3, oh God, my grandma loved this movie. Miracle on 34th Street.
Of course.
Number 2, A Christmas Carol, 1951 version
Uh-huh.
with Charles Dickens.
Let me guess, number one. It's a Wonderful Life.
No, it's Lethal fucking Weapon.
Really?
No, it's not, but it should be.
Like what?
Lethal Weapon is such a Christmas movie. It starts off, all right. In fact, if you listen to the beginning of Lethal Weapon, hold on. Can I get away with that? I think so.
Probably not.
The beginning of Lethal Weapon. No, I can't. Damn it. Anyway, it starts off with A Christmas Carol. It's a Christmas Carol playing. So, I mean,
Okay.
and then
Well, there you go.
and then the first scene is when Riggs is buying the cocaine at the Christmas tree farm and he shoots 3 guys. What's not Christmas about that?
You're right.
Anyway,
Cutting down bad guys at the Christmas tree farm.
yeah, I mean, watch it. Watch the first part of Lethal Weapon and tell me it's not a Christmas movie.
I trust you.
All right. Anyway, Evan, we ran a little over. Why don't you tell these beautiful people goodbye?
Okay, people. I don't know what to tell you. Stay warm. Get your shopping done.
Yeah, it's supposed
Come
to
back
warm.
next week and
I can't believe we didn't even talk about the weather. We got how much snow did you end up getting?
probably like around 5 or 6 inches, maybe
Psst.
6 at the most.
You keep that sissy stuff up there. We balling with that 10 plus down here, baby. No, we didn't get that much. I don't know, both days. Whew. And I know that first snow we did get like 10 inches. It was crazy. But anyway, and then it got
you got hit harder than we did.
Then it got stupid cold. Stupid cold. But,
yeah, it's warming back up. It's supposed to be in the 20s, upper 20s tomorrow. It's not. I think maybe 40 by Thursday and some rain. I don't know. So at least driveway melt off. We kind of scraped it. Devin's friend did. Me and him.
All right. Well, Chili, thanks for the list tonight. That was cool. I wish you'd do that. You need to do that shit more often.
It was just something I ran across. I'm like, hey, I can use this. Sometimes I think about things for the show. I run across them during the week, and then I forget. I don't,
For sure.
Note things down. New stuff that I need to keep better track. But yeah, found a list. Thought, we'll check it out.
Anyway, gang, show 183 in the bag. We're getting closer to that 200 show. I can't believe it. Can't believe we're still rocking and rolling. And we go up and down. Last week was a little down, but then I kind of went back and looked at another show, and it was like over 500 views. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. I think we kind of, So remember, always go check the show page. We don't care if you watch the replay. You don't have to watch it live. If you don't find it on Facebook, remember the YouTube page has got it all. Just AlfromDtown on YouTube. But anyway, guys, we love you. Peace. Be good to one another.
Later.